Hi everyone, Surge here. I woke up to 6 gifts for my wonderful friends. It looks like stops are no longer always giving a gift when you spin them, so that's something to keep in mind. But I'm getting some cool gifts here, and I have a few stocked up anyway, so I'm just gonna give them. Given yet, that's the rule. So. Yep, there you go. We got Armac P, Chumash Land Management. I've gotten that one before. It's kind of cool. You see some of the same places. You see where your friends are like walking around and going. So, thanks for this, Armac P. AAR Mac P. AR reminds me of Action Replay, which we don't talk about that. All right, so. Last one, Double O Michi, thank you very much. Old Coach Stagecoach Route 11 from 1861 to 1901. This is the historical route of the Wells Fargo Bank stagecoaches, commemorated here with an informational plaque. Nice. Nice. Old Westie. All right, there you go. BFF in quotes. I think Double O Michi is the only person I have like a special name to now, so that's special. But let's check the news. I'm not really sure like what other events are coming up, or so we have Abra Community Day on the 25th, and it is the 19th today. Yes, it is the 19th. And then there's a Buddy Up Day, April 21st to 27th. That seems interesting. I might check that out. But honestly, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Home. Like, just putting a lot of Pokemon I've been breeding into the Wonder Box. So, April's Pokemon Spotlight Hours. Interesting. Let's see. Landorus. We already tried that yesterday. Didn't work out. Incense Day. That's kind of interesting. Certain Pokemon of certain types. That's okay. That's a cool idea. I like that. So, water, fire, grass. So the core 3. I guess I've lost internet, so that's awkward. And now I have it back. Okay. Poliwag, Tentacool, Houndour, cool. That's a good. April 19th, okay, so 12 to 1, that's a good time to look out for Houndour, Ponyta, maybe, if Ponyta can be shiny. I already got shiny Growlithe. Oh, there's other Psychic, Ground, okay. Caterpie, that's one I want, shiny. Whooper would be cool. Oddish and Roselia I've been kind of hunting for a while. Tentacool I got, so that was nice. Shiny, but anyway, I don't know if the shiny odds will be increased so much as just the spawn rates for the base and shinies. So we'll see about that. But anyway, this is a friendly news update. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy this, and peace out. And for my encore, we have this 5km egg. That'll take a while to hatch. That's at 0.33 right now. So just keep walking around with that. It's a pretty nice day out, so it's kind of windy. But there's a lot of people out and about, so I'll just keep walking around. But that'll take a little while. I might have to. I was gonna go to this Ken Malloy Regional Park and try and finish it up there, so I might do that. Yeah, a lot of people out walking right now. Love thy neighbor. Stay 6 feet apart. Isn't that interesting? It's like a cultural norm. It's a more. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know anyone with COVID. So some people that I know say they know, but it's all just on like social media. So it's all just like on the media, and that's the way it should be. Better people talk about that kind of stuff on media than in real life, because it's like who even has opportunities to do it in real life anymore at this point. So I think P-Dove's shiny is like a kind of gold bronze, so that's pretty cool. And there's a C-Dot somewhere around. That's at the park we were just at, so I'm going to turn around and go look for that. I have a shiny Shift Tree. I can't remember if I have a shiny Nuzleaf also. But it started as a Nuzleaf, and I got that in Ultra Sun in the wormhole. I forget which color wormhole it was that Nuzleaf appeared in. I think it was green, probably. Possibly yellow, not blue or red. I think you can get Lombre in the blue wormholes. So I didn't really have time to go to the park like this morning. I just woke up too late, like 10. So it's 12 now. Yeah, I saw that route's on the radar. Okay, so there's a gift. But the first spin I did, there was no gift. Clicked on the Ralts accidentally. So check the radar, see if there's anything interesting. There's a lot of Torchics in this neighborhood, and it's sunny today. It's actually overcast, cloudy. So Fairy, Fighting, and Poison appear more frequently. So I guess in the last few days there have been more Torchics around because it was sunny, but yeah, today's I guess a little overcast. See the sky. Let's see, Shellos. My left big toe has been throbbing a little bit, not sure why. It's good right now, but whenever you rest, you always have time to like reflect on your pain. So maybe like the answer is to just stay in motion as much as you can, but it seems extreme. My hands have been feeling great. They feel awesome right now, actually. Last couple days they felt amazing, so that's good. But I'm glad to be back in California. We got some sidewalk art more than usual. It's because people are having to find creative things to do just to stay sane. Lechex? What does that say? Lechex Gray. Lechex Gray. I'm not sure what that means, but moving along. Somebody like scraped Heavy Metal Rules somewhere here. I wonder if that's still here. I'm walking where it was. Yep, it's still here. Shiny Hoppip would be cool. It's like green, I think. It's similar to Oddish. Oddish is just like all green when it's shiny. Check our eggs at 0.5 now. So to keep these streams shorter, I might have to just like run with the egg. That might be the thing to do. But I'm considering doing a tech detox. It's just an awkward time now because it's like everyone's kind of at home, and what do you do? I mean, spend time with family, but then I don't know. I've been spending a lot of time like with tech. I mean, my phone, you know, laptop, 2 laptops actually, and tablet, desktop. It gets to be a lot. So I'm thinking a lot about like going out for hikes and just going places that are safe. I don't think COVID's blowing in the air randomly. I think that's just more scare tactic, like to think that. So I mean, basically, if it's about the sociology of COVID, I think there's a lot, like, obviously there's a heavy political factor. You see all these leaders on news, like, with no masks on or anything, and yet they're the ones saying you should wear a mask. So that's just hypocrisy at the largest scale. So you don't stand behind a leader who's hypocritical, because then you might become hypocritical, so it's not worth it. So I don't support Donald Trump at this point. His morality was always in question for me, but he may go down as the president. He may go down as a recession president. We'll have to see. But meanwhile, remote opportunities to work are booming, so that's kind of one reason I'm gravitating more toward my devices now. I mean, I've been steadily over time, but I don't know. It's easy to think that, like, tech equals smart, you know, and I don't think that's necessarily the case. There are a lot of dumb uses of technology, obviously. The atom bomb is the stupidest, but condoms, that's pretty bad. Okay, anyway, I'll go back to being kid-friendly, but condoms are good for safety, so that's what I say. Good for safety, but not for inseminating, so. Birth control falls within that too. So anyway, I haven't said too much, hopefully. I don't know how old or young kids are actually that watch this. I don't know who watches it. I need to go check my analytics dashboard. So on that note, I will peace out for real. We didn't really accomplish much today. That's the only reason I'm kind of like still wandering around. You wander till you accomplish, I guess. So 5K egg. Yeah, we'll see. I may go for more walks today than normal. Maybe even run. We'll see. It's really hard to like jog and play Pokemon Go because it's like you're always checking the phone, and it's like I slow down whenever it vibrates, and I'm like, oh, it might be something that I'm interested in. So I'm just too interested in Pokemon Go. That's my fault. And probably Pokemon more generally. Should really get more into Mario or just no video games. So we'll hit the stop one more time. But it's good. I mean, when other people aren't available to talk and stuff, it's good to kind of like just chat things out on this medium. It's a great medium, I think, to do that, to kind of be expressive and creative and all that. All the things people want to be but are often afraid to be because it's risky. But you just risk living a boring life otherwise, so that's no fun. So, same mons are still here. Shiny Weedle would be nice. I saw what it looked like yesterday. It's yellow. It's like the same color as normal Kakuna. I've been thinking about what I said on yesterday's stream about like criticism and how to respond to it, and how I often just feel like I have more compelling things to do than respond to criticism. And I think part of that is because a professor said, and this kind of stayed with me, is that critique is easy. It's, which means that anyone can do it. There's nothing special about it. And so what's, I guess, maybe hard for people, or what could be hard, is putting your ego aside and offering constructive feedback even feedback, though, is honestly pretty like just objective and neutral and bland. So feedback is kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I'm still thinking about like what feedback should be like, you know. I guess validation is nice. And so the more that I get rejected in one like area of life, be it work or relationships, the more I kind of move into other areas. Still within those domains, I guess, because you don't really escape that. But like, yeah, just like doing other things and, you know, coming back and hopefully coming back stronger in the other domains, or else just leaving those domains, leaving those areas and trying out something new. The only risk there is that you might just like keep moving on to the next thing. So that's a potential pitfall. Yeah. I go where wisdom is. And then I stay there. I can be pretty impatient with stupidity. Or just like people who ask too many questions. It gets really annoying. It's like hard to be the one with the answers all the time. It's interesting. This trail is closed off, but it looks like this smaller one here isn't really. It's a nice butterfly here. You gotta see in between the rules. That's the magic in life. That's where that happens. Follow the rules, but know what the rules are, and liberally stray in areas that are not as well defined, because that's all you can do. That's all anyone should do, because someday it might be closed down. Don't take things for granted. Don't take people for granted. And just have a good time. I'm having a good time. My brother, he slept over at a friend's house yesterday, so my mom's upset about that. Nice swablu. When people get authoritarian, there's two responses. Either you just fall in line or you keep doing your thing. And I don't see in a liberal, individualistic society how anyone would not choose the latter. Living as you do. It's you can't get away from it in this society. That's a dogma people have. I could walk down this cliff right now. No one said anything about cliffs. My dad did it a long time ago when we moved here. He went down this cliff. I'm not sure why exactly. I forget why. Anyway, I'm not going to break that rule because I see a sign blocking it, you know. Do not climb over railing. Doesn't mean you can't climb under it. Yeah, when you live in a police state, the right response is basically to flee. See more cops around these days, or maybe I'm just more aware of it. I think it's probably the latter. It's probably that. When people get tougher on you, then you become more gentle. Because the world needs more of that. It needs more compassion and gentleness and, subtlety and all of that stuff that people just don't get, basically. They stay ignorant because it's comfortable to, which is, that's one way to do it. It's not the way I would choose. So, alright, we're getting through this. Getting away from that trail. Now my legs are going to be kind of itchy. I'm filling up a lot of this time with talk because this egg will take a while to hatch and I'm just thinking about other stuff. Want to code more. It's a good time to do that. Sometimes I'm just put off by my own technological lifestyle. But it's not like it's dysfunctional, it's just functional, maybe hyper functional, maybe it's too functional. But yeah, let me know if you want me to change things up on these videos if you're watching this or listening. I can talk about other stuff and maybe move a lot of this discussion to a podcast or something, because that would just frankly be more suited, given the broadness of my topics. Like today we covered sociology, politics, COVID, but everyone's talking about COVID, so that's not really that interesting. So I try and look for interesting things to do as a rule. That Weedle up the church would be nice. It's just, I don't know. Shiny hunting is an interesting game. Sometimes you're encouraged, sometimes you're not. Sometimes you find things when you're not expecting it, when you've fully detached from it. And it doesn't mean you're upset about it. Maybe you are. But I think once you get to a medium level of neutrality, maybe that's when the shines appear. I don't know. But yeah, I think a podcast would be a good thing to do. Talk about ethnicity and race a little more, because now they're trending topics, I think. I should check Twitter on that one, see if it's a trending hashtag or anything, ethnicity or race. Twitter would probably be the place where that stuff is, but meh. It's kind of divisive too. Check that Weedle already. I'm just hung up on shiny Weedle. Yeah. You live for defining moments in life. Moments where it's make or break. Do or die. I've got a dissertation proposal I'm working on, and that sort of feels it feels like I've gotten past that point of do or die. And luckily right now we're doing, so that's good. Could still do some work on it. No face mask for me today. It's too nice out. I don't like wearing too much stuff on my head. My dad kind of does that. He wears a lot of stuff on his head, earphones, glasses, a hat, but he only wears shorts. So that's how the air gets through, I guess. From the legs up. It's bottom up for him. That's cool. I prefer to be middle. We're probably at like 0.8 now, I would guess. Let's see. 1.5, okay. So that's not bad, actually. We just took a bit of a walk to that trail. So we're getting there. We'll see what pops out of this one. But the pace of Pokemon Go is fast. I mean, they didn't do community days for any of the Univin starters yet, and I feel like they should be. It's just COVID has shaken things up, and so Abra community day, that's kind of random. I mean, Abra's cool, but like, you know, like Rhyhorn, Abra, like they're going back to all these Kanto Pokemon. Just, it's like nostalgia pandering, I guess, but I want shiny Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott too. So I love the black and white games, but maybe they'll announce Diamond and Pearl remakes before they release those on Go. We'll see. Anyway, I think I'm off, guys. Peace.